Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Please switch on your cameras. Mute your mics, please.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Um, okay. Everybody switch on your mics and please switch on your cameras and switch off your mics. I'll wait for 10 seconds. Everybody switch on your cameras. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. So we will be having a small webinar on pre and postnatal course, pre and postnatal yoga course. All right. Thank you so much for everybody to join. You mute your mics, please. I request everybody, please do not switch on your mics. Okay, so this webinar will tell you all about the course and a small introduction of you all and myself as well. Before we start, I would like to start with a small introduction of myself. Till I speak about myself, I want everybody of you, please write down your name, your city from where you're joining, and your occupation. What do you do right now in the chat box? We'll take it as the introduction. I'll be taking it myself. Okay, please start writing in the chat box about you, your name, your city, and what do you do. Okay, so my name is Shachi Khemuka. I'm from Nagpur. I've been teaching yoga in different courses in Shubh Yoga Foundation since last 5 years. I have done my YCB level 3. I've cleared my YCB level 3 and I've done so many certifications in prenatal, postnatal, yoga therapy, face yoga. I also teach face yoga with Shubh Yoga Foundation. And we have so many like with Shubh Yoga Foundation I've been teaching courses in there, few different courses. Like if you know, we in Shubh Yoga Foundation we have face yoga, diet and nutrition, yoga therapy, Pilates is a new course what we have started. We have pre and postnatal yoga course. We have face yoga course. We run also RYT 200, 300, and 500 hours course. So all these courses are run by Shubh Yoga Foundation and various teachers in Hindi and English batches we teach over here. This prenatal and postnatal course, which we will be doing in two at this time, 2 to 3 p.m. In the noon time. This will be an English batch. I hope you all know that about the language. Okay. Since we are here for the course and you all have, I'm sure few of you have already enrolled in this course. Few are yet to enroll in this course. I will be telling you all about all the details about this course, and we will be starting it from the next session. The proper session, course classes, we will be starting it from the next session. Okay, let's take everybody of you as an introduction. So Neha Raj, welcome so much. And she's from Mumbai. What do you do, Neha? Please write down your occupation also. Dr. Ranjita from Bangalore. She's a doctor. Welcome, Ranjita. Canada from Hyderabad, IT employee. Thank you so much for joining. Ankita Joshi, BTech from Greater Noida. Welcome, Ankita. Mitali Talreja from Indore. I'm a yoga trainer. Oh, great to know, Mitali. I have done my bachelor's from Indore, from Christian Eminent College. Great to have you. Thank you so much. Sangeeta, yoga instructor and sound healer, yoga therapist from Kerala. Very good. I hope, like, because this is prenatal, postnatal, you all must be joining from, definitely, maximum of you are from the yoga background only. Mukta Vani from Mumbai, dietitian and yoga instructor. Thank you so much, Mukta, for joining us. Hello, ma'am. My name is Divya. She's from Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh, currently doing a course in yoga. 500 advanced YTTs did face yoga from Shubh Yoga only. Oh, Divya. Oh, yes, I know that. Okay, Divya is an old student. All right. And Neha is a yoga instructor. Okay. Neha from Mumbai is a yoga instructor. Oh, great. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I hope you all are in good health. And see who we will be having all these live classes. These live classes are recorded, are being recorded, as you can see on the screens also. All these recordings will be available to you every day after the session within 24 hours, like after this session is done, before the next class you will receive your recording also. Okay, so you will be receiving all the recordings. My suggestion is, because you are doing the course which is very very important and has a great responsibility as a yoga trainer, when we are into prenatal postnatal, dealing with the ladies who are pregnant, it is a very very big responsibility. So whenever the class is going on, the live classes, if you can join the live session as much as possible, that will be of very very good help to yourselves, instead of going with the recordings. Definitely recordings will be available to you every day, but these are the recordings we are giving you, so that like once in a while if you miss the session, you go with the recording. Okay, or in future if you don't understand, you go with the recording. But when the live class is going on, when I am speaking, because we are speaking of course from the PDFs, we are reading it, we are explaining you, but we are speaking from our own experiences also. And then we have a one to one, like your question answer session after every class. After every class, in the last 5-10 minutes, I take everybody's question, like whatever questions and doubts you have. We don't keep a one day of doubts so that you can pile up for your question. We don't want to do that. Every day's session will have your questions in mind, so I want you to solve those questions there and then only in that session, so that you are not going with doubt, like you're not staying for 24 hours for with doubts in your mind. So my request is, try to join the live classes, though recordings will be there for you, and it will be available forever. Since the if you have the link forever, you will be having the recordings forever. Okay, now coming to the course, this is the pre and postnatal course, what all are included in this course. Okay, so I would like to tell you that, of course, everybody knows this is pre and postnatal yoga course. So it is related to the pregnancy, fertility of the women, and fertility problems, and tests and treatments, what can be done with men also related to the fertility. Okay, but then everything is included in this course, starting from the preparation of the pregnancy, right? So when a couple wants to have a child, so what things they should keep in mind, how they should prepare their body and mind, and mentally and physically, everything. So preparation, so all the things, the asanas, the problems related to the fertility, the pranayams, the different detoxification process which body goes to. According to Ayurveda, we have panchakarma, which is called as Shuddha, Bij Shuddhi process, that, so that the seed is properly cleaned before it goes into a conception state, conceiving of the child. Then comes the conceiving and the 9-month gestation period. So do's and don'ts and small little details of the development of the embryo, starting from first month, every week wise asanas, pranayams, what to do, what not to do, what are the problems coming, what should be your diet like, how should be your mental state like, what to do with asanas and pranayam, how to take it mentally, like how you can reduce the stress, exactly what not to eat, and why that particular thing is not included in your diet or should be excluded from your diet. So the 9th month course of all the things. Okay, in those asanas we generally include, because definitely in prenatal, sorry, in the pregnancy yoga, what happens, the asanas are not so much, because a pregnant lady can do only limited asanas according to week wise, yes, but a limited asanas. Other than asanas, there are so many things, like we also, like garbha sanskar is the most important thing. In garbha sanskar comes so many things. People think only garbha sanskar is related to the asanas which are good for normal delivery, but no, garbha sanskar is all about the physical exercises, the breathing exercises, the meditation, the brain games, the brain exercises, which actually good give good effect in the baby also, in the baby, in the development of the child, in the development of the brain of the child. Okay, talking to your own child which is yet not born, that is called as garbha samvad. So that is also a very very important part of the garbha sanskar. Okay, listening to a soothing and fruitful music, some stories, mantra chanting, meditation, everything comes in Garbha Sanskar. And that is why pre-pregnancy and pre and postnatal pregnancy is so much important, because it's not only about the asanas and pranayama. It is all about an overall development of a healthy pregnant lady, which is actually putting good effect on the developing child inside a womb. Okay, properly anatomy of a pregnant lady, anatomy of the uterus, what things are happening inside when they are pregnant. Okay, we will be seeing about the normal delivery, and we will be seeing about the C-section delivery also. And then comes the last part, postnatal. In the postnatal comes the, again, reviving the body after the delivery. So after the delivery is done, how to bring your body back to the normal state. Yes, it takes time, but then there are so many problems related to a human body which goes through such an extent of effort and so much of exertion and pressure during the delivery. After that, there are so many problems like piles, hemorrhoids, fissures, constipation, stress, depression. So all these are problems. How to overcome that? What should be your diet like post pregnancy? Okay, how many months you should take rest and then start doing the exercises? Everything included in this course. Okay, we will be teaching all these course topics with the PDFs, some pictures, of course, some examples. I will be taking my own pregnancies, the whole 9 month of case study with my scans and my reports. So that is an on-hand experience with a proper pregnancy who's already gone through, the tests and everything. So one day of the proper pregnancy case study, and these all things will be taught to you with the definitely books and PDF materials, which I will be showing you on my in my classes, and I will be sending you those materials only. There will be no difference what I am teaching from and you are getting the material. Okay, I just request you one thing, that whenever I'm sending any material in the WhatsApp group, please save it with you on your emails or on your laptops or hard disk. Please do not save it on your phones. Every time, every batch, something happens, somebody loses their phone, somebody loses their data or whatever. You lose the whole data, you lose all the PDFs. There are some 50, 100 PDFs. It is not very, very easy for a teacher to send it again and again. So just my request from you is, keep your links saved with you, keep your PDFs and materials saved with you as and when received on the group. Okay, so these are all about the pregnancy yoga course and the sessions. We will take questions today also. I'll just start with a small, very small topic, that is development of the womb. Let's just take first few months today, and then we can take your questions if you have. So this will be just an information kind of thing, but I will tell you, like, with today's small session, I would like to show you that what kind of material we show you and what is the teaching technique. Okay, everybody will get chance to ask a question. If you have any emergency question, please raise your hand. I will give you chance. Okay, fit human, please mute your mic. You are unmute. Okay, let me just open a PDF. We will be starting with the pre-pregnancy. Today we are just taking a small development of the womb in the 9 months, very, very in short. Okay, a little quickly. And if you have any problems in the language, so please talk to the admin, Rajiv sir. Okay, this will be an English batch. Everybody, are you able to see the picture? Visible? Yeah, thank you. One second. I lost the hard disk connection. 1 second, please. Okay, now visible? Yes? Okay, fine. So this will be your, like, just for an example, this is a PDF. We have actually separated every month's PDF differently, like every month's proper condition and everything. So if you read it, it is in very, very easy language, very much in short, not too much in detail that you have to keep on study and then you will get it. Because I understand everybody is working, right? Everyone have their own families and work jobs. So we have kept it as easy and short as possible so that you get full knowledge as well. Now everybody must be knowing that we have a 9 month. In humans, we have 9 months gestation period from the day the cell or the egg and sperm uh, fertilize and they implant into the womb, into the uterus. It is called pregnancy. And from first, we have 9 months of pregnancy period, after which the delivery happens and the child comes out of the body. From month one, there is a very small and slow change in first 3 months. Like in India, there is a concept, no, people try not to tell everybody and anybody in first 3 months because it is very in a delicate state. Yeah, yes, and people believe in evil eye and jinx also and all these things. But what is exactly the scientific reason? Basically, first 3 months, the growth of the fertilized egg is so slow that anything can happen in that first 3 months. Basically, it is very delicately growing. It is growing, but it is very delicate. So you have to take utmost care of the physical body also, the tension, the stress also, so many things, like whatever we hear, people start talking and like whatever, so it can release some anxiety hormones in the body which can be harmful for the fertilized egg. So that is what sometimes people just take a little bit of caution, that how many people to tell and not to tell everybody and anybody. So first 3 months are like very, very critical and very, very delicate. What happens in first month of pregnancy? First month of pregnancy basically gets confirmed on exactly, like, of course, the first day of pregnancy is calculated from the last month of the periods which a lady gets, last month of the last period cycle, the first day, okay, whenever it started. But exactly, if we say see technically, the fertilization of egg happens only after 14-15 days of the last day of the last periods date. Okay, it doesn't happen in that 10 to 12 days because that is, the uterus is not prepared only. It is just for caution, we calculate it from the last day of the period. Okay, last cycle of the period. So basically, the 9 months, 9 days, whatever the the due date is given after 9 months, 9 or 10 days by the doctor. So that is why it is exactly 9 months only. The 10 days are those extra days which we had already calculated in the first month. Okay. Now the implantation of the, when the fertilized egg happens in the uterus, we will see the whole anatomy. From that time, the proper pregnancy is confirmed when there is a small egg seen attached to the wall of the uterus. Then only in the scan by the doctor, one scan or one pregnancy is confirmed. Okay. Now what happens to that particular egg in the first month? The fetus is like a bubble, like only doctors can see on that screen. If you see the first scan of yours, it will be hardly a small pea size or bubble size of thing, which we generally as a normal people do not understand where is the child, right? But it is a very small, because it is still growing cells only. It has yet not taken any shape or size. A small bubble. Okay, at the end of the 1 month, it becomes a thick like wheat grain, small wheat grain, hardly any weight and shape. Okay, in these, after the 14th day of the implantation, the brain cells, the neuron starts growing in that particular lump of cells. Okay, that fertilized egg which is growing every minute, each minute, has already started growing the brain cells. 2.5 lakhs of neurons every minute. 2.5 lakh neurons every minute in the first 14 days of conception, first 14 days of implantation. Okay, in the third week, 1 month has 4 weeks. Okay, so by the third week, the bones, muscles, intestines are already developed. The cells of these tissues are already developed in the 1 month fertilized egg, 1 month baby. Okay, 1 month fetus. 22nd to the last week of the first month, the hard made of the muscular tissues begins to throttle. So the heart has already also started developing, and it starts getting the beats. Okay, it starts showing it in the scan that the heart muscles have already been made, and there are beats also. Depending on different body and fetus size and structure and weight also, it can be a little here and there week wise, but not too much. So in 1 month, end of the 1 month, a small baby is already formed with a little bit of different tissues, yet not it is looking like a humanoid, but it has already taken different kinds of tissues and started developing. Okay, in the first month, what should be the course or a daily routine of a pregnant lady? Because she is pregnant and this is only the first month, it is very delicate, that pregnancy right now, that attachment of the cell to the wall. Okay, from the first month only you can start the garbha sanskar. First 3 months, because it is delicate, we don't generally do too many of the asanas, the physical exercises, because that can give strain, jerk, any kind of hit, blow to the lower abdominal region. Okay, so that is why we don't do too much of asanas. We generally try to keep it very, very light and stretching exercises, and more of calming breathing exercises. Okay, not too much of high tummy exercises also, and not Surya Namaskar also, not any heat increasing exercise, and no cardiac or tummy exercise specially. Only light stretching, warm up exercises, calm meditation, deep breathing, everything like that. Okay, so Garbha Sanskar you can start from day first month itself, like talking to your child, you know, uh, putting hand on the womb, or the putting hand on the keeping your hand and warmth to the tummy area. uh, Oil massage, if you want a light oil massage over there. And whatever you are trying, whatever the pregnant lady is thinking right now, because she is a newly pregnant lady, so there are so many mood swings happening, there are so many things going on in the mind. So writing about them, writing your letter, your unborn child a little letter, whatever you think there, the qualities a child should have, these all things, why is there, our ancestors or our in you the elders in the family, they say, keep a picture of some good baby or a good looking people in your room, because what you see, you feel like my child should be like that. So apart from, yes, physical traits and physical characters, we should be thinking about the mental development, the character, the nature our child should have. So going according like that only. So there are in mythology and in historical ancient stories, we have stories attached to these type of, the thinking and beliefs also, that how a queen went to an ashram because she was pregnant and she did not want to have anything related to, bought from a taxable income from the people. That happened with the when the queen was pregnant with Lord Rama. So she did not give or take any, you can say, luxury items and luxurious life in the castle. She went to the ashram and she spent a normal life like a normal common person, so that she can put those values in her child. Okay, so there are stories related to that also. So that those are there, those stories are there. Okay, other than that, Garbha Sanskar, we can start from the first month itself, reading books, reading good books, reading stories, religious activity, listening to some soothe and calm music which relaxes your mind. Okay, and should be like all these things should be small, little increase started in the first month. Now in the first month only, because yet the fertilized egg is very delicate, again comes to the diet, right? Again, everything comes to the diet, food we eat. Food is very, very important because after pregnancy happened, we cannot take any kind of pills, no antibiotics, no painkillers, as little as possible, whatever, like, non-natural remedies you can take, that also is not too much of available for us. So you have to spend those 9 months without taking any medicine. So it is the lady's responsibility to not go the diseased way. Like, you should not have any kind of infection and problem and disorder in the body, because finally you cannot take medications. So the every kind of most importance is in your food. So whatever type of food you are eating, finally you will get nutrition for yourself as well as for the unborn child also inside the womb. So the food is also very much important. Start taking nourishing homemade fresh meal. Try to avoid eating outside, and especially on the thelas, the lorries, because they don't serve too much of very clean food. Okay, all these things. Then body, mind, emotions, desires of the mind may face some small changes, mood swings, very happy sometimes, very, very sad sometimes. Many people who are very thin, lean and thin, they start feeling fatigue, because they when they walk, it is so much of fatigue, and they start feeling shortness of the breath in the very first month only. Okay, so it may be because the body is very lean and thin, the body is weak. So they should be taking care it accordingly, because you know your body already. You know what happens inside the body, what are you allergic to, what suits you most, what are the products you are using, what kind of garments and clothes we are wearing. Okay. And try to listen to the good advice the elders are giving you. And if you have a doctor properly assigned, try to go with the doctor's advice also. Everything related to your physical exercises, physical sorry, movement, food habits, everything, and try to get them checked every time the doctor says. Like, keep your checkups sorry, keep your checkups properly, taking your tests and checkups and medications, the proper medications, or those all those supplements, vitamins, folates, zinc, iron tablets, everything, calcium, whatever is given to you during the pregnancy time, properly taking them on time, and taking your tests and scans on time, because that will give you an idea how your child is developing inside the womb. So this much, like, from in 1 month, the fetus is already grown to a size of the wheat grain. Let's come to the second month now. Now, second month, if you see anybody's scan also, no, from the second month, you can see a small humanoid. Now, right now, what happens in the second month? The arms are different, legs are different. You can see a big head, and a big body. So you can actually see a small humanoid. The shape of the body has already taken place. It is not yet very much developed, like fingers are not there, eyes are not there, nose, mouth is not there. But the main body parts have already taken care. Okay, so you can see a small humanoid, which is yet only 28 grams. 28 grams, how much, it is not even like, if you keep it on your head, it is not even noticeable. So a small child is there, but it is weighing 28 grams in the second month. Okay, and tissues started to connect with the brain. In the first month, only different things were formed. Now it has started connecting with the brain, our main organ of the body. So after this month, when everything gets connected with the brain, they will start having the senses and different functions of the body also. You're understanding? So this is how small developmental phases are very, very much important. Okay, so now eyes have started developing. By the end of the second month, eyes will be there, eyes will be developed. Okay, they do not open, but eyes will be developed. They might not get a cut, or the openable eyelids, but they have started developing. So when the eyes have started developing, means after they properly get connected to the brain, they can see. Understood? So they can see, they will have a sense of eyesight inside. So right now, eyes are being developed, they are being formed. At this time, pregnant women should not bow down, like forward bending is absolutely not allowed because it gives pressure on the tummy. Okay, so forward bending and lifting very, very heavy objects from the first month should be absolutely avoided. Forward bending, bowing down, standing for longer hours, avoid improper unbalanced seating styles which can put any kind of pressure on your tummy. These poses should be avoided. Okay, symptoms of vomiting, anxiety, chest irritability, food disorders, stress, boredom, anger, etc. are expected in the first 3 months, because something of an outer nature is right now inside the body, it is trying to develop. So if we actually see, it might sound very, very bad on my part, but biologically a uh, uh, pregnancy or fetus actually is a parasite. It is living inside the body and taking all the nutrition. So it has a definition of a parasite which we want to keep inside the body. So all these things which happen in the first few months of the pregnancy, vomiting, too much of irritability, frustration, too much of nausea, chest irritability, all these times are immune response. From our immune response of point of view, it is actually trying to throw it out, but we have to keep it, taking all the measures needed to keep it inside and let it develop. Okay, so that is why we give more nutrition and everything which is harmful or for it, we try to avoid it. So that's very, very normal in first 3 months. Okay, everything around everyone and around the pregnant lady should cooperate and should try to keep the surroundings very neat and clean and happy and cheerful for the pregnant lady. Long travels, exercises, heavy weight lifting, wearing heels or uncomfortable shoes, going into irregular paths, okay, where there are too much muddy or where there is too much of rocky environment, rocky roads, they should be avoided in these times in second and third months. And heavy exercises, long travel, because nausea, it can be too much of exhausting for a lady. Okay, in this time, because now the parts of the body has started developing, eyes have started developing, means muscles are developing very, very fast. So you should take more good diet in and iron related diet, because blood veins are being made. So iron rich diet, dates, figs, grapes, dry fruits, all these fruits is vitamin C also, they are rich in vitamin C also. Milk products for more calcium, because bones are also being made. Shira, halwa, all these are good in ghee again good in calcium, and it is good for our gut health. Okay, all these things should be included in the diet. We will have a proper diet chart also. This is just for your knowledge. In Garbha Sanskar, we can start praying, mantra chanting, listening to music, listening to Om chanting. Fetus conversation means Garbha Sanskar. Because eyes have started developing, now the ears and all senses will also start developing shortly. If once the ears have developed, the child can listen to you. It can be a little mumbled voice, like when you go underwater and somebody speaks outside, so how you hear it, no, inside the water, it can be that kind of sound from a point of view of a child inside. But it can relate to who is talking when you do it regularly, continuously. That is why after the delivery, the child listens to the mother because they recognize the voice, listens to the father because they recognize the voice. So start talking to your child in a very cool, calm, peaceful way. There should be no negativity, no irritation in the voice, as lovingly as possible, because that will be there in the development, in the brain, and that helps in developing the brain very, very nicely. Okay, so these all things, and wear cool and comfortable clothing. Okay, sorry. So these are the things we need to know. Right now, we are taking only 2 months. We will be starting it properly from the next session. I can take questions if you have. Everybody, please raise your hands if you have any question related to the course. Raise your hand either like this, or your hand icon is also there if you can press that. Mitali, you have any question? Yeah, unmute please. You have to unmute.
Yes, ma'am. Ask in Hindi. It's okay.
हाँ हाँ पूछिए ना, कोई बात नहीं.
यस
क्या
मैम,
थी?
हमने जैसे फर्स्ट स्टार्ट किया है कि फर्स्ट मंथ स्टार्ट होता है लास्ट डेट हमारी पीरियड्स की डेट से, हम काउंट तब से करते हैं.
नहीं, लास्ट डेट नहीं, फर्स्ट डे ऑफ द पीरियड.
पर इट मीन्स स्टार्ट 10th, मीन्स 10th दिसंबर को फर्स्ट डे था, तो 10th जनवरी फर्स्ट मंथ कंप्लीटेड. इट मीन्स फर्स्ट मंथ कंप्लीट.
हाँ हाँ, यस यस.
जब हम टेस्ट करते हैं 2-3 days के बाद, तब हमको पता चलता है आई एम प्रेग्नेंट, है ना. तो फर्स्ट मंथ की जो आपने बताई थी इंफॉर्मेशन, ये सब चीजें फर्स्ट मंथ से ही मतलब अंदर आना मतलब स्टार्ट हो जाता है.
नहीं नहीं, हाँ अंदर आना शुरू हो जाता है. ये सेवरल these are the development which is already happening in your body before you know you are pregnant.
हम्म.
है ना. when do we know we are pregnant, or the lady is when she is going to do a test, then only it is confirmed. Already 10-15 days has already done, like as in uh, uh, like conception wise. Okay, we consider that a 1 month, but it has been done, it has been somewhat about 15 days. Okay, then we know, but we consider it a 1 month already gone.
Okay.
Yeah. So generally in first month people do not know. But what happens? I think it was actually an old thing right now, because people plan already. They know they will, you know, we are trying, at least they will have an idea that there can be a pregnancy. Right? So you stay alert in those days. When you are trying to get pregnant, when the lady is trying, when the couple is trying to conceive, so after the trying to conceive, we should be careful in that per 1 month till the next cycle, so that we cannot hit any kind of fertilized egg which is already fertilized in the body. So we should try to be very alert and careful, not doing heavy exercises, not heavy lifting weight, not too much of exertion in the body, these kind of things, until you know that you are actually pregnant or not pregnant.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Anybody else, more questions? Regarding the course, we will be taking the proper session from the pre pregnancy time, fertility, everything from the day one. Okay, this was just for this webinar. What we are trying to show you, that these will be the PDFs and this will be the teaching technology. Anybody? Nikita, yes?
Could you just explain in brief what are the hormonal changes that happen to a lady when she is pregnant?
I will do that in the sessions. When we do that, we'll start with the infertility first, then we come to the fertility. We will tell you all about the hormones also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. More questions? Anybody?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, hi.
This course is for how many months?
See, we have in this course, we have two types of divisions, no? 50 hours and 85 hours. So we will be taking 50 hours first, around 30 days. And then the 50 people enrolled for 50 hours, they will be like moved out, and we will continue for the more topics included in 85 hours. The whole course is till the 85 hours is around 40 sessions, 2 months minimum. 40-45 sessions, yeah, with the practicals included, everything, case study, all included. Okay, yes, Mukta.
Ma'am, actually, I won't be getting the last 15 minutes of classes because I have to leave at 2:45 for my work. And so is it fine if it's a practical session and if I leave 15 minutes prior. Is it fine?
No. See, we understand because everybody is working. It is your job to just go through the recording if you are
I
missing
will.
something.
I
Yes,
will
yes, that's
definitely.
on you. We don't mind
Okay.
anything.
Okay, I'll be going to the recordings, but most of the days I have to leave by this
That's
time.
okay. That's okay. No problem. You just write it down in the chat. You're leaving and you
Yes.
can leave. No
Okay.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yes, Mitali.
Ma'am, I'm also attending live classes only alternate days. My own class, Pilates class are there
I
once
understand that.
again.
No problem. See, we know. See, this is the most actually this was the most proper time for most of the people. And I'm sure while joining, you have already told your problems to the admin. And that is why we have kept this class. And this is why you're getting the recordings. Okay, this class is being recorded. This recording will be provided to you every day. Okay, the
Yes.
live class
Okay.
only. There will be no difference in the class also. What I am speaking, that whole proper class will be there to you in the recording.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am, for allowing.
Anybody else? More questions? Who else? Yes, and when we are taking practical classes, so I will be needing the people who are already from the yoga background. So we will be properly pinning them. We will be taking them to take the classes. So we'll be needing them. So I'll keep in mind who are already from the yoga background. Okay, so you will get a chance to properly actually take classes in the batch as well. And we appreciate that because in future what happens in we have so many courses, we take our students only as teachers. I have done so many courses from this same institute, right? And I'm teaching here, so I am sure you please keep like your cameras on, so I know that you know who are properly doing the class, who knows what is going on in the class, who are taking part in the practical classes. So that is very good to keep a profile, so we actually note down the names because we can need anytime a new teacher for any new course, maybe, you know, or maybe a already running course. We have batches different in Hindi, batches different in English. So it is all a very good setup. Okay, so please keep that also in mind. Anybody has more questions? No? Okay, fine. All right, so I hope everybody joins from tomorrow and we will be starting it properly. You keep your cameras on, keep your mics off, keep a pen and paper ready so that you can write down your running notes. But everything what we are telling in class, we have a PDF for that. Don't worry about that. It's on you whether you take it print out or not. It is not necessary from our side. Okay, fine. All right, so I'll see you all tomorrow. This was a short session. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a good night. Bye-bye.